If I should describe my pregnancy in one word, I would say miracle. But I was ugly. My nose was big. I had all those pimples on my face, my chest, my back.
When he started crawling, I would cry. when, when he starts walking, I would cry. Everything, even till now, like.
But there was a part that, I don't know if I should say this, I fell on the staircase. I was like 7 months going to 8 months pregnant.
Describe your pregnancy in one word. I'm Wathoni and Ese, and you're welcome to Let's Talk Kids and More. And for this season, I have my co-host,
Ese Okpako Confidence here, and I'm happy to be here today.
Thank you. For me, it's paranoia. I was scared of blood. I'm having a shower, will blood drop. I'm taking a shit, will blood drop. I'm peeing, will blood drop. If I sleep, you have to sleep on the left, right? I mean, for 20 weeks, I was pregnant and I had no idea. I took alcohol. I'm like, my nemesis has caught up with me. So I was very paranoid and it's messed with me. I would sleep on my left and then midway I forget and sleep facing my back on the bed. And then when I wake up, hey, Jesus, I check, am I bleeding? That's how paranoid I was. But I never told my parents. So I was very paranoid.
If I should describe my pregnancy in one word, I would say miracle. Because like I said, I never expected it. I was never pregnant, never aborted, never anything. So that was like my first and only pregnancy. So I even used to call my baby my miracle baby. Like sometimes I would just be like, oh, look at my miracle baby. It was like a blessing to me. It's not like I wanted to be pregnant. Well, I wanted to because I wanted to know if I was a woman. Like, make belle enter first, make I know where I did.
But sorry, emphasis on you did it raw for a long time. So you
Yes.
had to be sure that you could carry a pregnancy.
Yes. Like, so it was more like when he came, I was like, oh, this is a miracle, this is a blessing. Maybe God. And you know, I had a few friends telling me that period, won't you? Your life is just starting out. Don't you think you should remove this child? I said, what if now this one egg got put for my belly? I beg go. You know. So it was like, I'm like, this is my miracle baby. Like, so that's how it was. A very fun journey. It was. Thank God for social media and before technology these days. Anything I didn't know, I just go check online. It was an easy process for me.
So because I was always very paranoid, I made sure I started getting pregnant friends. So I have, like in uni, I have a friend, the friend's sister is pregnant, so we exchange contacts and I ask, oh, this is my week 20. So I was always doing a lot of checking, asking how was her, what week she is, what do I do, why am I feeling like this? So it was crazy. But we thank God.
Yeah, it's always a good thing to have like people to look up to. I had like a few friends that had kids. I have a friend that has 3 kids. So things I didn't have knowledge of. Did you feel this way? Did you feel that way? What did you take? And I also had to call nurses, like, you know, to get advice. But I don't think I was scared while I was pregnant. I feel like my color, I was very confident on. I just, any little thing, I'll just go online, check. But there was a part that, I don't know if I should say this, I fell on the staircase. I was like 7 months going to 8 months pregnant.
So the staircase story, how did it happen? Were you wearing heels or?
Eh? Did you wear heels when you were pregnant? You know, but so there's this thing in my house. I got used to, you know, staircases. I don't know. I got used to climbing staircases like two.
Running over them.
Yeah, like I walk fast on the staircase, and you know that because I'm pregnant. I know I'm pregnant, but they try myself sometimes. But I was not running. No, please, people of God. I don't even, you know, that thing that you just miss a step. So I just slipped and I fell. It wasn't like that, but I just fell and I fell flat on my stomach. And I was like, God. See, my became strong. 7 months. No, God is good. Fell flat on my stomach. Immediately I just screamed. I told my mom. We went to, it's called Prism. Don't know, you know it here. That's where I did my x-rays. So I just went there, check. I said, check, is my baby's heart beating? I said, madam, you see, the amount of times I went there they chop our money. I went there for like three or 4 times to do scan, X-ray scan, just to check if his heart was beating. But thankfully, my miracle baby was still breathing, hale and healthy. We thank God, nothing happened.
So talking about scans, because of the paranoia, I can't count how many scans I did. I did a lot. And most of the scans, I wasn't even bothered about the gender. I found out about the gender later. And there and then the doctor was like, it's a chairman there. So other than that, the scans I did were a lot. When you mentioned scan, I remember. Can you count
Did
the number
you
of scans?
did you want a guy? Did you want a boy or a girl?
Yes, I wanted a boy. There were times I would just say it in the passing. If it's not a boy, I don't want it.
Ah.
But like not meaning it's boy. Yeah, I really wanted a boy.
I think I did my scan in May when it was already 5 months. I think by 5 months they
they
already
would
know the
most
gender.
times, yeah.
Yeah, and I initially I think I felt like I was going to have a boy because I was ugly.
Did you want the boy?
Low key, I wanted a girl, but I was ugly. My nose was big. I had all those pimples on my face, my chest, my back. I was one of those women that I never vomited while I was pregnant.
I didn't too.
I
I think
when
they
I see
say
people-
that's one of the symptoms that
So,
comes
yeah,
with carrying it.
you
But
know-
I wasn't ugly though.
You know, when you watch too many African Magic, you watch all these Nigerian films, you will see them, you are pregnant. So I always thought that, if I vomit, that means I'm pregnant. I never threw up one day, not one time, but I was black, ugly, pimples all over my face. My nose was big. And I checked and I asked around, they said that's one of the signals. They said the baby has taken your beauty. Once you give birth, your beauty will come back. All these things, all the things I heard this period, it was a lot. But I kind of sensed I was having a boy because, and another thing, my stomach was always itching me around that 6 months pregnancy. They said it's the boy's head that is scratching you.
So for me, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. 5 months was when I knew I was pregnant. 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't look like a pregnant woman. So paranoia stemmed from different areas. So 8 months, the stomach was just normal. It was the 9th month that I just
blew out.
yes, but I didn't look like I was pregnant.
I think from 6 months I started to show fully. So because of what I told you already about my dad, I couldn't go out. Even when I go out, I have to wear something big. It was around 8 months I even started walking on my streets that people would say, the men people sideways are speaking, but I don't really care.
People were speaking for
People
real.
were speaking, and they would always
Shakara don't
speak.
end though, and things like
Bro,
that.
Shakara don't end today.
Yes.
It don't end today.
It's back.
So it was just that, like, the fact that you go out and you see people. So I was always wearing big things, big shirts. It's only maybe once in a while if I take pictures, like, and I post, people that know will just be like, this girl, your nose don't big, or you don't get belly. That's what. Because I never announced it, and that's another. I don't know if it's an African mom thing. They always tell you don't tell people till you give birth.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of
that.
Yeah, I was advised not to say anything. Then did they ever tell you to put pin inside your shirt? They told me to put pin, or that if I walk, somebody will look and they will carry my baby. What did I not do?
But did you mind showing the pregnancy?
I've always been a very nonchalant. I don't care. It wasn't a big deal
But
for
your
me.
parents minded.
Yes, so out of respect for my dad particularly, I just didn't want to go. But when I was already showing, and a lot of people knew, I had to walk around like the doctor would advise because my legs were swollen. I have to walk. Sometimes I walk around my compound like 10 times every morning and evening. My brothers used to follow me to do that. It was just walk to the junction, but just to keep myself active, so I'm not lazy when it's time for childbirth. So, yes. So there's one thing I wanted to ask you. Did you ever lick one thing that is black? I think they say it's placenta. It's like a powder form. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'm getting the right name. Somebody can help me. It's black. They say so that it's not Iru, it's black. They say you lick it so that if the baby is big, so the baby will shrink so you can push well.
I've never heard of it.
Oh God. They told me things. I did.
So how did you manage with all the info you were getting and you were not paranoid?
I wasn't. I feel okay, maybe partially because I got pregnant at a very mature age. I was pregnant at 29. So it wasn't, I was already done with university. I was done with youth service. It was at a ripe age where I could get married, settle down and, live life. So I already had knowledge. And then I had friends, I had kids. I had friends that had 3 kids, 2 kids. So I already had knowledge with things like that. So it wasn't. In fact, at my age, I was already like, please, at this point, if marriage no come first, me picking come first, let's be moving forward to the permanent side. So that's how I felt about it, to be honest.
The thing about having a child is that it changes you mentally, emotionally, physically, or all three. Now, what is your most ridiculous time that you've cried as a mom? Something happened and you tell someone this story and they'll be like, nah, that kind of thing, they make you cry.
It's when my son is, when you arrange, because maybe low-key, high-key, I'm OCD. I don't think I am, but sometimes if I put something somewhere and you scatter it and I arrange it again and you do it again, I feel run mad. Like, but kids will be kids, so that thing just irks me. And then one day, because I'm more of this, I scold him more than I hit him or flog him. So one day, reflex, I just hit him and he started crying. As he was crying, I was like, boy, you are making me beat you. Why? That's how it is. Just like, why are you making, his cry was making me cry. And it was funny. So when I tell people, they were like, you are crying because your son was crying. I was like, yes. Because you did something bad and I'm reprimanding you, but you are crying now. You are making me cry. I don't want you to do that again. That's why I'm hitting you. So that's when I hit him and he was crying. It just made me cry.
So for me, it was his milestones. When he started crawling, I would cry. when he starts walking, I would cry. Everything, even till now, like there are things that will happen in school, and then I ask him questions. It's time for tests, time for assignments, and then he gets it. I can ask him what is air, and then he says air. The definition of air is.
You cry.
Then, yes, but now the crazy thing is not that. The crazy thing is that I cry again because I cried about that thing that I cried about.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
You know,
so emotional again.
Even when I went for NYSC 3 weeks camp, I go to the crash because he was still small. I get there. See, I'm even teary. I get there and then I carry him and then I just start crying. And then in the crash, I got used to it. This woman just they cry. I beg, just
cry, baby. At this point.
So, cause the journey of this kid, girl. Anyway,
well, I get you at a very. Say you got pregnant when you were 23.
I feel like I was still a baby. As in, when you're an only child, you don't have anybody you're
and you didn't have support from like maybe
like,
siblings that could also help you. So
and then it's not everything you can tell your parents. So
true.
So there was also this time that my mom and I had an argument, and then I felt like, I'm always wrong because I'm the black sheep. And then Kenty overheard everything. Then Mom sees in his room, and then I hear them talking, and then Kenty is like, but Mimo, you'd have just listened to her. I think she was right. I start to cry. Because at least he was siding me and then he saw that I was right. So yeah.
You're crying. Because he was defending you. Like, no, you're crying. Please give her tissue. At this point.
So let's play the 1 to 10 game. It's going to be difficult, but
how does that work?
Let's try it. So I say 1, you say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we start all over. I'll say 6 is banana. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, banana.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10. We start again. Then maybe you can be the one to say
the next word.
4 is pregnancy or 3 is Richard, whichever. Don't make it too technical. If you do, I go follow your way. But let's go.
So we're starting.
Okay, let me start. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10.
9 is Kent again.
Okay.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
Kent again.
10.
You have to say what is the next number.
3 is rice.
Rice like the food. Okay.
Am I starting?
Start.
1,
2,
rice.
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
Kent again.
10. 6 is pregnancy. 1,
2,
rice.
4,
5,
pregnancy.
7,
8,
Kent again.
10. 1 is Mike.
Okay.
Mike.
2,
Rice.
4,
5,
pregnancy.
7.
8,
Kent again.
10.
This is
Whew. 10 is Let's Talk Kids and More.
ha. You say what
Sorry, I
though?
had to. It's the show. You know what?
Hey, you're not gonna give it now. You
I-
start.
Not even that. I think I can't remember what 1 is.
It's good.
Mike.
2,
Rice.
4.
5,
Pregnancy.
7.
8.
Kent again.
Let's talk kids and more.
You have to give another number.
Oh my god. 5 is Richard.
Nice. Mike.
2.
You should actually start, but Rice.
Okay. Mike. Is it Rice?
3
Okay,
is
let
Rice
me start because
now.
I gave the word. Okay. Mike.
2,
Rice.
4.
5.
It's
Richard.
Richard.
Good, I beg. Oh my god.
Mike, Rice. Let's Talk Kids and More. Richard, Kent again. We have come to the end of this episode of Let's Talk Kids and More. Until next time, bye guys.